Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we are taking a look at Joey Logano's 2021 Bristol Dirt Race win. This is his last win, or his most recent win up to this point. Took place March 29th of last year, so I believe we're getting close to Joey Logano being officially 1 full year winless. Which normally isn't that big a deal or anything, but I just think it's getting surprising. Like, people don't realize because he won the Clash and kind of has, but he hasn't actually won a race in quite a while. It's been a while for Logano fans. So, but yeah, so I just want to, we're going to take a look at the diecast and stuff, but yeah, March 29th, let's take a look at the card here quick. Food City Dirt Race, Bristol, Tennessee, March 29th, 2021, and yeah, actually, I think March 29th is the day I'm recording this and posting it the next day, so it has officially been over a year. He led 61 laps, won by half a second, started 10th on the day, and 2 hours and 43 minutes on that race time. Also does come with the winner sticker here. And yeah, let's take a look at our production number. It is a dirt win, so I figure it was going to be higher, but it also is Joey Logano, so it actually ends up right in the middle. 874 is the production number on this car. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at this car here. It is a dirt win, so we're going to start up on the side here, and you'll notice right off the bat, something looks off. Something doesn't look right. Well, that's why. We got the skinny little dirt tires on there, which is okay, but it definitely is noticeable from basically any angle that something is off. Like, something is certainly not correct. So, yeah, that one is noticeably off. But, yeah, you can notice right off the bat kind of the wheel, the way it sits on the rim isn't quite the same. It's not bad, but you can definitely notice that there is a difference. The treaded tire is pretty cool, though. We do have our dirt tires on here. First time I've seen dirt tires on a cup car. So, we've seen them on dirt, trucks all the time, but this is the first time seeing it on a cup car, so that's pretty cool. So here on number 22 here, we got Shell Pennzoil, classic paint scheme, sponsor, stuff like that. I guess the left front corner, you can see there is a little bit of mud up on the very front here. Look, kind of more just dust from the Tennessee dirt. You can see there we got the fuel kind of spilled down the side, and then there's a little bit of dirt up on the side here. But overall, it's really not that dirty. The Tennessee clay was really dry. I mean, like really dry. Like, it was really dusty, and so it didn't leave like the mud that you see on some of the other like truck die-casts. But roof flaps do deploy on the roof. There's our number 22. On the back, we've got Logano on the rear window, and you do see decent amount of little dirt and mud, sprinkles around there. DIN number is 649. We got Shell and Pennzoil on the deck lid there. 22 crew, and you can see the back bumper is dented in, which is just normal. It's a dirt race. They're going to bang into each other a little bit. Fuel cell is in the back there. Go ahead and go to the right side here. We've got Shell, Pennzoil, Auto Trader, and Snap-on. You can see this is where you can see a little bit of that dirt kind of build up as the right side is kicked out. That's where most of it's going to hit. You can see a little tire mark here, just a little, I don't know, it's a rim mark is what it is, the rim scratched through, but you can see a wheel mark, a little bit of dirt down the side. You can see down here on the tailpipes, we've got some dirt down there, rivets along the skirt and everything. Why they even ran skirts, I will never understand, but, whatever. No right side window, so that's kind of cool, and then you can see how this is all kind of taped off to keep the mud and dirt out of there. Going along to the front, you can see on the windshield, we do have dirt up there as well. We got Logano across the front windshield with the Ford emblems, and then you see the dirt kind of across there as well. You can see up here on the hood, we got our hood pins taped down. We got Shell and Pennzoil. We got the Ford Mustang, and we got the diaper. That's what we call it, the diaper across the grill here. It was a filter thing that they were kind of using to keep the mud and dirt out, but yet still allow airflow into these cars. It did look really weird. It looked like a coffee filter almost, but hey, it worked. It got the job done. But yeah, there's a lot of them had white. This one just happened to be black. And then you can see some dirt up here along the right front corner. Doesn't look like too much heavy contact on there, but there is a little bit of dirt and stuff kind of on that right front corner of that splitter. And then you can just see decent amount of dirt, just dust, something that looks like if this car got a wash, it would all come off easy, no big mud clumps or anything like that. Underneath the car is all cleaned up. You can see right here, that DIN is hard to read. 649, I don't know. Kind of miss having a DIN plate now that you can't read it. It does have functioning rear suspension. It does have posable wheels. And yeah, we didn't check under the engine yet. I forgot to do that on the Josh Berry one. Somebody called me on it, asked if the Xfinity cars still had opening hoods. Yes, they do. I just forgot. My bad. But yeah, let's get that popped open. So there we go. And then, well, I will say they did finally fix that forward. You can see the forward hood opens nice and wide, so you can see in there nice and easy. Blue valve covers right in there. You can see the silver engine block, that is the air filter there. You can see down in there a little bit as well. We've got a piece of, I think it's, I'm not sure what that purple piece in there is, but you see it down in there. So we have some different colored pieces, I guess. The alternators are gold, the belts are black. So we do have some solid engine detail, but obviously it's nowhere near where we were, you know, about 10 years ago with the Elites, but, you know, I guess the standard is where it is. You know, we're not going to change it right now. Hopefully in the future we do get some improvements, but overall the car really, for a dirt win, it was underwhelming. I would definitely say that. Now, is it still a really cool and unique car? Yeah, I mean, you've got the first dirt race run on Cup in I don't know how long. It's just, you know, it's one of those things, like, for what it is, it's really underwhelming. There's not much to it. I don't know how it can be so boring, but, you know, paint scheme, you know, it's Joey Logano's paint scheme. It's been the same for, you know, almost a decade now, so not really surprising there. But, I mean, I'd have to give this just a 5 out of 10. You know, if it wasn't a dirt race, it would be lower. But it is a dirt race, so you do have dirt tires, you know, you do have the dirt on the windshield and on the sides and everything. But if it wasn't a dirt race and it looked exactly like this, it would be a 4 or 3 out of 10. There's just not that much like race damage to it. And as I said, the paint scheme that goes alongside of it isn't really that, you know, sought after because it's been run for so long, which is a good thing. It's going to be iconic. This is going to be one of the most iconic paint schemes in NASCAR history. You know, this is darn close to Dale Earnhardt's number 3, and I'm not saying like because of the success, but just in terms of how long it's run. You know, it's getting close to, you know, running long enough to start competing in that realm where it's run for over 10 years or close to 10 years. I think it started in 2011, so I think we're almost at 10 years. Then the car changed, so, and the numbers moved, so there's nothing they could have even done about it. But yeah, I mean, outside of that though, the car really is decent. I don't know, what you guys have to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm just gonna give it a 5 out of 10 because it's a dirt win. If it wasn't, it would definitely be lower. You know, maybe it's just because I'm not a huge Logano fan, but even then, I do like some of his race wins. I mean, his All-Star win is a 10 out of 10. I love that car. His Michigan win's solid. He's got burned out the rear tires on that one. You know, so there are some good ones, but this one just, for a dirt win, it's underwhelming. So hopefully this year's dirt race, we will get even if he wins, just a more raced up version, a little more contact, a little bit more beating and banging, some good stuff like that. But you know, it's definitely good for Logano fans or anyone else that has gotten, you know, gotten those. So I know Die Hard's going to be either has already got this one or going to be looking for one. So anyway, that'll wrap up the video, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and all that fun jazz for more Diecast content. This has been Race Grays, and we'll see you in the next Diecast review.